we're about to make pasta from scratch with Chef Massimo Capra. From scratch, Chef Capra!
From scratch.
These were the key words. And we're even doing it without a machine, which is the important part. I came down here earlier and you were like going to town, doing them within seconds. So
that's okay.
Can anyone make fresh pasta?
Anyone can do that. Anyone. As a matter of fact, on the recipe that I sent, it says dexterity. That is learned by practice.
Okay, because but look in my eyes and tell me if I can make fresh pasta.
You can make fresh pasta.
I can make fresh pasta.
100%.
Okay.
Anybody can.
I believe you because you have faith in me.
Look, this is what I made.
That
Boom.
looks like something you would buy in a store, and you made it in what? How long did it take you?
I don't know, 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
That one about 5 minutes.
He's like, whatever, no big deal. Yeah, I do this all the time. Okay, so we're actually going to cook the pasta that you made, so I know you want to get started on that.
So let me put this pasta down so that we can cook it. These are little, I don't know, fusilli or ferretti or whatever they want to call them. There is a million names, and you know, there is about 700 different types of pasta. Every place in Italy makes a different pasta, and that's only Italy. So let's not go anywhere else right now.
Yeah.
So very important to know.
You know what I'm going to ask you before we actually start making the pasta?
Yeah.
After you've made it, how quickly do you have to get it in the boiling water?
No, you can either freeze it and store it for as long as you want.
Yeah.
If you let it dehydrate, then it's a different process, and it might not turn out right, and you might get bugs and things. So
you have to freeze it or put it in the pot?
You either freeze it or cook it, but you can have it there all day on the counter. It's only flour and water. So what I'm doing is I'm making the sauce right now. So I have chili peppers and garlic already mixed.
Good.
Boom. I have my pancetta, which is being sauteing, rosolata, you know, and I'm going to just turn it up a little bit, and that's about it. I'm going to leave it alone. In the meantime, I'm going to show you the pasta. This is pasta flour.
Okay.
Okay, this is called rimacinata. You find it in many, many supermarkets, in many stores. Right now, it's available almost everywhere.
Okay.
But otherwise, any pasta flour will do.
Okay.
Now, there are two basic types, I mean, with water or with eggs. This is the one with water.
Okay.
So all I need is pasta, flour.
Is there a big egg versus water debate?
No, no, no. It's just a question of what sauce you're going to go with it, and so on and so forth. It's a bit complicated.
It's a bit complicated, but is it going to taste different? It's going to taste different depending on what you use,
different.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, and the amount of water, very difficult to quantify daily because depending on the atmospheric conditions, humidity, and flour, dryness, and so on and so forth.
Well, that's very complicated.
Yeah, what you
just do it by test and feel because you know you've done it a million times. Okay.
You do it once or twice, you mess it up, and then you're going to start adding more flour, and then adding more water, and then so on until you get the right consistency.
Okay,
Wait a second, because I got my garlic going here.
Yeah.
A little bit of white wine because it's good to bless it. Sorry, that's.
It is.
So hey, that's the Italian way, okay?
Pancetta.
So you just stick your hand in. I'm using my gloves because I don't want to. I want to be able to get my hands done, cleaned up, so I can finish everything. But you just mix it like this until it becomes a nice, smooth dough. Okay. Normally, listen, 1 kilo of flour will take about 360 grams of water.
Okay.
Which is about a cup and a bit, a cup and a half, cup and a quarter.
So that's kind of the general rule of thumb.
So,
but see how it feels.
See how it comes together?
Yeah.
So you see I have a lot of flour over there, so I'm going to add a little bit more water, and then we're going to get going.
Let me know, Chef, if you want more water, because I will be your sous chef.
Oh, is that so?
I can actually do stuff in the kitchen if you boss me around a little bit. What do you want me to do?
Why don't you stir the pasta then?
Oh, I can do everything but that.
That one in the pot, Stir the pot, stir the pot.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so anyway, we got our dough. You understand it's going to have to come out nice and smooth. You let it absorb all the water gently and delicately.
Okay.
And then the important part is to let it rest. So basically, what we do is we let it rest for about a half hour.
Do you put it in the fridge?
No, never refrigerator. Never.
Okay.
Never.
Don't do that.
So you end up with a dough that is supple and soft like
Very
this.
nice.
Okay.
Okay.
So now you put it on your board, and this is a special board for pasta.
Oh.
And then what you do is to make that dough, basically you cut it like this.
Yeah.
Little pieces, and then you just, if you want to start rolling those.
No, you roll the first one.
Oh, you want me to do it? Okay.
You want me to just
all right, very easy.
do it on my own? I'll mess
Look,
up.
you just put it in between your hands, just like plasticine.
That's it?
Yeah, and you can make them big, small, however you want. And then you just roll them like that.
Now, if I
basically.
were to do this, is that too thick? Like, do I need to make it thinner?
Yeah, you need to make it a little bit longer. So
Okay,
basically,
make a
you do
worm.
all of these worms. Exactly, worms. That
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
even
kind
think
of what
about
it
that
is,
term.
right?
Yes, exactly.
You need to work with a toddler to get the right terminology.
You know what? I'm so far from that now.
I'm the
And then you
toddler,
take
Matt.
this and you just make a nice little groove in it so that you thin it out, and you just go like that.
Can you do that to mine too?
Absolutely. Oh, look at that. It works. Even yours works.
Even
look at
mine
that.
works?
Yeah.
Okay,
All of
good.
It. Yeah.
That's good.
Now you don't have to have this. This is already considered a tool.
Yeah,
you
we
don't need
talked
that.
about this on the
So
show last
let's
week.
go. Let's go like this. We
Yeah.
do little gnocchetti like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Little
just like
gnocchetti.
that. Yes. And then what you do
Okay.
is you take your 3 fingers.
Yeah.
You take your 3 fingers.
Yeah.
And like that, and then you press it down really violent.
Oh, I have nails.
And then boom, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, nails in the
Right?
kitchen are frowned upon.
So, yeah, I guess I can't really be your sous chef, but I can pretend to be one on TV.
You
oh,
can
look,
do 3 or 2,
I kind of did it.
and you made a cavatelli type, you know.
Oh, yes, I did. That
Look.
was my whole goal.
How easy is that?
Okay,
you know?
good.
You sit there with your kids and you just keep going.
So
you know?
now we have like a minute
yes.
left. Do you think that the
Perfect.
pasta
yeah,
is going
let's
to be
do it. Oh yeah, it's gonna
ready?
be ready.
Okay,
yeah,
you're
tomato.
so confident.
No, it's gonna be ready. Wow,
Okay.
I can't believe we chewed up already 6.5 minutes.
It's very easy with you, chef.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
So a little
Every
bit
time
of
he comes in, he's like, oh, 5 minutes. I need at least 7. And then you usually get your 7 minutes.
We are only cooking. It's not like we're building houses.
Right.
Sorry. Okay, so let's turn up the heat a little bit over here because okay, that's
All right.
done.
How
My
do
strainer.
you know, actually? I think for a lot of us, we get the pasta from the store, and you see
Yeah.
how long you need to boil
Yeah,
it
yeah,
for
it tells
based
you
on
right-
that. But what do we do if we're making it
Because the
ourselves?
pasta in the store is super dry.
Okay.
So this one here is fresh.
Yeah.
Therefore, what we do is we look for it to rise to the top. So once it is written, normally it's pretty well done.
Oh,
and we just
okay.
take it out. And now this is a very thick pasta, so therefore we need to cook it a little bit longer. But you know, basically, this is your standard.
Hey,
Oh, I'm
there
sorry.
you go.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Chef's getting
And then-
chefy.
Yeah, let's do the cheese.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's
That
do
is
the cheese,
good.
and then boom, you can try the cheese over there. It's fantastic.
I'm going to grate some into my mouth as soon as we go to
Look
break.
at that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, Sunday dinner, Sunday
it's
lunch is ready.
beautiful.
Here we go.
Yeah, and you want
See?
it al dente. You don't want it cooked to death. You want it to have some
Exactly.
life to it. It's beautiful. We made our own pasta. We cooked it up. We made
Yeah.
a sauce. We're done. Dinner's done, and we made it.
Look at that.
Right.
Look at that.
Find the recipe at